Alright, welcome back to the second part of this tutorial. Now let's exit out. There's a couple of things I'm going to take care of now, something like this very one. I'm going to delete that because I want to add a T combo. There we go. Grab that and just draw it here. Alright, have my T combo there. I think I'm going to need that T combo in somewhere else, but first thing first, let's increase the font size of that to something a little bit readable. I'm going to come right down here. Let's make it maybe about 20. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now going to copy it. I will need it for room type here. So let's copy, Control C, and let's come right here where we have room type. I'm going to get rid of that, delete that, and I'm going to delete room number as well and just paste that in here. Paste it right there, and let's paste another one there so we have that sorted. Good. Now let's come in here. You see the gender as well, get rid of that, paste one in here. Yeah, we need one for gender, and ID type, this one in here for ID type. Okay, alright, so that's fine. Now I'm going to change the name of that combo. Let's come in here where we have name, and let's change that to CMB ID. Okay, identity, that's fine. Press enter, and this is going to be CMB gender. CMB room number. There we go. Press enter, and here CMB type of room, or room type, whatever, room type. And right here that's going to be CMB nationality. Alright, all taken care of. Okay then, now one more thing we need to do now. Let's come in here now and start adding some couple of lines of codes. I'm going to start with that of calculator. You see these buttons? Let's see if I can select all of these numeric values. Select it all together. I'm going to come straight to event, and in here you see where we have OnClick. I'm just going to enter number, click in there and press enter. Okay, let's hope it's going to work for all of them. Now with the OnClick event on, I'm going to declare the following variable. Let's come in here, local. Okay, let's create an object. So I'm going to call that BTN, stands for button, column, and the object that I'm creating is going to be T button there. And right in here is going to be a sender though, so let's come in and just say btn column equals sender as a button, T button. There we go. Now he knows this is it just a messenger. So now let's come down here and use an if statement. If txt, what is the name of that very text box? Let's come back in here. Just want to check. It has no name, so let's go back in here. I'm gonna have to give it a name. Let's call it txt e display. Okay, txt e display. Press enter. Copy that. I think the rest do have a name. Yeah, txt e display. If txt e display dot text equals a value of 0, although it doesn't have a value right now, so officially there should be a value in there, and that is meant to be 0. Come in here, enter a 0 in there, and at the same time I might as well just get it aligned. Let's align it right there. Alright, it has a name and is aligned right. Okay, so come back to my code. Now that is correct, we can now say begin. So right underneath here, I'm going to ask it to begin. txt, now get rid of that double equals or double quote. I mean, there should be one single quote there, right? So in that case, txt display e display, that will be equals the very first value, and that's going to be btn dot caption. There we go. So when you click on it, the first value will automatically be displayed. Else, get rid of that and say else this equals this plus btn dot caption. There. Okay, so that is done. Now come right here and that. Now I'm going to now come down here and just say end there. Okay, bring this here. There should be begin here. Else I want you to begin the following. Right. Alright, I think that should take care of all of the numeric buttons. So let's run it and see. There we go. Right, decision time, look at that. So that makes life easy for us instead of having to type in everything all over. Okay, so end that. There's one thing I should have done. Let's come up here. You see where we have the private, I'm going to declare a global variable in there. The global variable is in the private area because it only belongs to this very program. If I say it's public, that means every other program can use the variable. So I'm going to say first number, comma, second number, and comma, I'm going to go for answer. There we go. Column, all of those uses the following. There. Now let's create another one that is going to be for as a char for my operators. Okay, I have my first variable to declare. Now let's go back down here, or go straight to the design view. Inside the design view, I'm going to start with Backspace. Double click on the Backspace. With the Backspace, let's copy this txt display. Come right down here, txt display column equals, copy whatever you have in it in txt display is copied, comma, and minus it by 1 the length of txt display, close the bracket, minus 1, enter semicolon. Let's collapse this so that we have enough room. Okay, so that should officially take care of the Backspace. Let's make sure it's correct here. I'm going to try it out. Let's try it out. It's coming up, and okay, let's check our Backspace. Backspace. Now the last digit is gone, or the last number is gone. Guess what? Let's take care of that by using an if statement, because if it's empty, we want it to default back to 0. So I'm going to copy all of this, copy that, and just paste it right in here. So let's come down here where we have our Backspace, paste all of that right there. If it's empty, default back to 0. There we go. And we just end it, get rid of begin. We don't need begin there, and that's it. That's take care of that. If it's empty, default back to 0. Let's run it. Run. Now enter some value in there. Backspace. There we go. That is fine. So let's take care of clear entering. Oh, copy this. Let's copy this and use that for clear. Come right down here, double click on clear, paste that in there. That takes care of clear. Now for the clear entering, double click on clear entering. With the clear entry, let's declare 2 local variable. Let's say f comma s. Right, those are the 2 local variable, and those 2 variable will be string character, or the string will be string data type. Now right underneath here, we want txt display is equals 0, and f will take in the value of first number, and the s we also take in the value of second number. S taking second number. Yeah. Now they both know which value to take on, but at the same time they can delete whatever value they have. So that's gone. Let's delete that of s as well. So which value is in place should be deleted. So that is taken care of. So that is my clear entry taken care of. Alright. If I run it, you won't understand how the clear entry work now, except if you are very much experienced into it. Let's see. That should have column. Alright, let's run it. Column is there. Let's run it and see. It's coming up. There we go. Clear entry. There we go. Look at that. So that's fine. Now, clear entering is done. Backspace is done. Let's take care of plus minus. With the plus minus, I'm going to declare local variable. Let's say the local variable is called plus minus. That's my local variable. Column is let's say a real number. So plus minus is going to take in whatever we have inside the text box. Copy right down here. Plus minus equals whatever value we have inside txt e okay, but it has to be converted, so let's convert it to string to float. Okay, it's converted straight to into string to float. Now let's come right down here now, say plus minus equals, but now I want to convert float to string. At the same time we'll say -1 multiplied by plus minus. So what will happen is, if you click on the plus minus, whatever value you select multiplied by 1, that will be minus, maybe let's say if you select 9, that will become -9, and that is it. So let's enter semicolon there for you for that. I'm going to run it now. Run. So if you are wondering why do we have a calculator there, this is an hospital, oh sorry, this is an hotel management system, and the cashier or the sales assistant may want to add up whatever value. There we go. The plus minus works. Clear. Okay, now let's take care of the various arithmetic operators. Then we take care of the equals and so on. Double click on the plus. There we go. Now with the plus, I'm going to say first number equals this. So there's no conversion because first number is a string, and in that case operator is going to be equals plus there, and let's clear. So clear. So that takes care of the first operand. The first operand is taken care of. I'm going to copy that. One other thing is you can also create an object for that, or an event. Sorry, an event. You can use an event for that if you know how to convert string to a char character. Okay, so repeat the same thing here. Enter multiplication, and just one more. Double click on division, paste, and change that to division. All done. Now let's take care of this. Double click on, and what we need to do in there is, let's use an if statement. If op, if that is has the value of a decimal, get rid of this. This is a mass function for your information, and we say comma txt e display, txt e display, that will become, paste this there, less than or equals to 0, close the bracket. Then what we want the system to do, there should be a comma here. We now want the system to exit. Else we want the system txt display equals txt display plus whatever value we have on the text box, on the button, I mean, that is the caption. Whatever you have on the caption, there we go. And now if you look at these exits, what I'm just saying here is, if you have a decimal on it already, just exit, don't bother. Else do this. Okay, it's as simple as that. So I'm going to run it. Let's save that, run, and let's see how it works. Oh, I have errors. Let's see, where are the errors? Okay, in here that should have there. Okay, I'm going to check the others, because it said I've got 9 in total, so that is for addition. Let's look for the others. I have one here and another one here and one more to go and one more here. That's it, all done. So this is the operands, the arithmetic operators. Make sure your first number do have column and equals. That's the confusion if you program in other languages. So let's see another one. There's an error somewhere as well. Oh, look at this as well. Come on, man. Right, let's see the others. Yeah, and there's two more. There's one here and one more. Yeah, that's fine. Here. So hopefully I've taken care of all of the operators. Now run that again. Okay, that's fine, no more error. Okay, let's check out our decimal. That is it. Enter some value and let's click. You see, exit straight away. You cannot use the decimal anymore because there's one there. There we go. So it's working fine. That's good. Okay, finally let's take care of the equals. So with the equals, I'm going to say second number equals, no, this is not Visual Basic. Second number equals this. Grab that, paste that in here, and if operator equals the plus sign, then answer equals first number plus second number. There. But we need to convert this, so let's do this. Here we should enter, first of all, let's say float to string and string to float. There. That's the very first one. Close that. And we also need for the second one, I'm going to copy this and paste it right here. Close this. Alright. Okay, let's close the bracket again, and that should take care of that. Now we now want to assign the value straight into the text box itself. So right here we just say text box txte display, that is equals answer. There we go. I should take care of the very first one. Alright, so I'm going to copy this and let's use it for the others. Copy, come right down here. We now want to use that to be for the plus. Okay, this would be for subtraction. This would be multiplication, and we have division here. I think that is it with the calculator is taken care of. So let's run the program. Run. Oh, we have an error. Let's see, where's the error? Okay, I need column here, another column here as well, and another one, and another one. Okay, let's run it one more time. Run. No more error, that's fine. Okay, so let's try it out. Plus 3 equals that. Divide by 8. There. Backspace, backspace. Multiply by 9. No, I don't want to multiply by 9. Clear entry. Multiply by 2 equals 22. That's correct. And that's it. The calculator is officially out of the way. It's all taken care of. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of the second part of this tutorial, and I will see you guys shortly.